explain what I do is I say it's a mix of fashion and editorial type photography, but I try to humanize it as much as possible. I would say I mix like the elements I like from documentary and human photography into like the high-end setting of fashion and editorial. I dabble in a bit of videography. I'm trying to work into it because I want to end up directing. Well, currently I feel like photography's become a thing again. Like people are enjoying it. I'm enjoying the art form. I feel like what I'm enjoying about photography a lot right now is that it's actually being appreciated. It's like having an idea in your head and then actually like creating it and having it like that'll be a photo when it was something that you just kind of thought about before. So I feel like that creative process of making it something out of nothing is kind of like my favorite part of the process. The summer of 2018, that's when I really started to shoot a lot. When it's time for exams, I've got a deadline, all that kind of stuff, I've got to focus on pharmacy and my degree. But when I have a spare time, I've got a week off or I see a weekend free, I take as many weekends as I can and I just run to London or wherever it is I'm shooting. It has been difficult, and I feel like in the beginning of third year, because my course was very demanding at that time, I was stretched pretty thin, but when you want to do something, you make the time for it. At the beginning of summer, I got a job with the Boiler Room, to shoot an event that they were doing, and after I shot that, the woman, she sent the photos to Notion and then they published them, and I was like, oh, that I don't know, it's not like the biggest thing I've ever done, but it was just like, it was a moment where I thought, oh, my work can actually be published like somewhere. Like I didn't really see my photography as something that can be used up until that moment. So I feel like that was a really affirming moment for me. At the end of 2018, I applied for this competition that PAQ and Puma Hoops were doing. When I won, I was like, oh. So it was kind of moments when I didn't really have to try, and like my work actually did speak for itself. It's kind of reassuring. At the moment, like a lot of people are opening the doors for black women and giving opportunities to black women. So I feel like I have benefited from being a black woman, and like this is that kind of like the only time that's been the case. When it is pretty obvious that someone's being condescending or someone's being that kind of way, I tend to just be like, okay, but I know what I'm doing, so yeah, you can back off now. You have to be respectful at the end of the day, because we'll be told that we're aggressive. If you come with the same energy they come with, it's going to be a completely different way it's going to be received from me. I like to be known for making black people be at the forefront of art in some way. In photography and magazines and all that kind of things, especially, you often do see white women, not even men as well, white women on the cover of all those things, and it's great. Like I have nothing against that, but to make black people and be the face of art and the face of fashion and the face of film and all that kind of stuff, like I want to be part of the people and in the industry that are currently doing it. I want to be one of the people that can be mentioned amongst the people who are challenging the status quo and challenging what it means to be black and to be an artist.